Hello, dear students. This is Entrepreneurship 1. Welcome to my class. I'm Miss Tania Poveda. Remember that all this information you can download on your computer and save it there, check it and read it whenever you want. Also, you can print this PPT presentation and have it on your folder so you can underline, take notes, whatever you need to learn better and more. Also, you can watch this link as many times as you need. You can pause, rewind, or forward. Okay? So let's start. Last week, we started with a review, with review number 1. Today, we're going to continue with review number 2. We've been talking about what entrepreneurship is, entrepreneurial, teamwork, and other things. Today, we're going to continue with team members. So we were checking about some tips to be a good team member. Do you remember some of them? Well, we're going to check them today one more time so we can remember why it is important to be a good team member. Remember that when you work together to get a goal, you have a function in a group. The function usually is not the same as other members. You have a specific function in your group. And it's important you recognize that your function as the function of other people are very, very important, no matter what it is, as long as everybody works together to reach the goal. Okay, so what to do to be a good team member, to be productive, to be a positive influence in the group? Number 1, be an active team member. And this is an important word, active, this one here, active team member. Active means that you are moving, that you are doing something. You are not there sitting, crossing your arms, watching other people working. No, you work too. So here's like an explanation of this, being an active team member. Take the initiative to make things happen. So don't wait for orders. If you see that you can do something, do it. Don't always be passive and wait for things to happen. Don't be afraid to go the extra mile to help the team achieve success. So some people limit themselves and they are like, no, this is my work and that's it, and they don't give more. Well, you be the one that give a little bit more because your contribution is going to be extremely important. So if you see that you can do more for your team, do it. Okay? Tip number 2, do not procrastinate. What is to not procrastinate? Okay, look at the picture here. Follow through with assignments and submit them on time. So it means if you can do it today, do it today. Don't wait till tomorrow. Always put 100% of effort in your work. More than this guy here. Demonstrate good work performance. Okay, so it's connected to number 1 in a way that not only being active, but also do it faster, being efficient, do it on time. Demonstrate that you are a good member. You can do it good and better for the team. That's going to make you a better team member. Be a good listener. This is tip number 3. Do you remember about this? And this is very important. When you listen, you learn. When you speak, you teach. So it's very important to learn first before teaching. I'm not sitting here telling you something I don't know. Of course, first I learn, first I prepare myself, and then I talk to you. So you are listening to me and learning from someone that already knows. So right now, it's very important that you, when you're working in a team, work as a good listener. Listen other people's ideas, because I'm sure that people and you can have much better ideas together than by yourself. Understand and consider other team members' ideas that differ from your ideas. Receive criticism without reacting defensively. Listening before speaking will help create effective communication and problem solving. When you listen, you can solve problems too, because you can listen other people's ideas, other people's solutions, and you can learn a lot from other people's points of view. So that's why it's very important that you listen first and then take decisions. Tip number 4, communicate constructively. It comes from construction. It means when you communicate something, when you say something, do it in a way that both or that the whole team can grow and build something together. Because working as a team is to construct, to build something, it's not to destruct. A good team includes team members that are willing to express their ideas about the work of the team. Does it happen to you that when you are in a group of people, you better don't say anything because you're afraid to be criticized or that people laugh at you or make fun of you? Well, yeah, that's usually what happens when you are in a group of people. But if everybody learns how to be a good team member, everybody will understand how important it is to listen and to learn from each other. And ideas can contribute in something positive. So don't be the person that laughs at others or that makes fun of others or that point people's defections. No, be the one that say what they think without fear of being criticized. And you don't criticize others either, because everybody's contribution is extremely important when you are working as a team. This is my favorite part of everything. When expressing your ideas, be clear, be direct, be honest, be respectful. It doesn't mean you have to be cruel or mean. No, just be clear. Okay, so this is like this or like this. Be direct. Don't go around like, yeah, maybe, I don't know. No, be direct. Okay, this is like this or like this. Okay, so you know it. Be honest. Tell the truth. I can do this or I cannot. I'm sorry. Yes, I have time. No, I don't have time. But be honest. Be respectful. Be respectful with yourself and then be respectful with others. So talk to people in a respectful way and people will respect you too. And tip number 5, treat team members with respect and support. Everybody in a group is important. Let's think about your family. Think about your family. How many people live in your house? Maybe 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No matter how many people, even if it's only 2, you are a team. Your family is a team, 3 or 4 or 5. And think about how important is each person in your family and the contribution in the family. It is the same when you are talking about a team, when you are talking about a work, when you are working together with your classmates or when your co-workers. Everybody is different and everybody deserves respect and being supported. Support means to be a backup. It's not like the translation like it sounds in Spanish, okay? So check the meaning of support in English. This is when you support someone means that you back up someone. You are on their backs. You take care for these people. So never yell at your team members when an issue arises. Don't yell. Be understanding, considerate, and courteous. Don't put strict limitations on when you will provide assistance to your team. Very important, being respectful. Look beyond your own work and care about the team's overall work. Assist your team members if they need help. Very important that you are helpful too. Show that you are committed to the team and care about the team's success. Remember that the success of the team is your success. Because if you can lead or be part of a team that grows, that get goals, means that you did a good and a wonderful job, as long as any other members in your team. Remember that the team working together for a goal is a success for everybody. It's not only yours, it's not only one other members, it's about everybody in your group. Okay? So those were 5 tips to be a good team member. Now, talking about team members, do you remember the video of the cart? These 5 guys pulling a cart, and then you had a performance, highly effective doer and less effective doer, etc., etc. Well, most of people in your homework, you answer and said that you were a highly effective doer. And that's a great answer because most of people in a group should be that way. Not everybody can be a performer. Not everybody can be a leader because not everybody has the personality to be a leader. You can have characteristics, yes. And if you are a leader, that's great. And I hope that you are the best leader ever, positive and hardworking and with all the other values that you have. But in general, most of people are highly effective doer when they want to grow as a team. So because of that, here we're going to review about 3 habits that you can work on yourself to be a good, highly effective doer as a team member. So after the performer, it's you. 3 habits. And this is not going to be only for a team member, for a work, or for your family, or for a school. No, this is going to be really helpful for you, for your life, for your personal life, and for your professional life. So habit number 1 is be proactive. Do you remember this drawing here? This is a review, huh? Okay, so being proactive is like the guy on the right. You focus on things you can control. For example, here in blue, as you can see with the arrow here, circle of influence, you can control your attitude, your education, your skills, your enthusiasm, habits, and hobbies. You can control all these because these things are inside you, inside your heart, inside your head. So you are a proactive person. You see something and you do something. You control your emotions, your attitude, your education, etc. And your attitude means that you focus on things you can control. The opposite, a reactive person. Don't be like this guy complaining about circumstances and then crying like, oh, the weather, politics, or economy, or others' mistakes. No. Don't be like this guy. Don't be a reactive person. This person focuses on the circle of concern. Weather is too cold, is too hot, is too wet, is too humid, okay? So don't complain about things you can control. There's nothing you can do about weather, just about you. Okay, if it's too hot, go to a cool place. If it's too cold, use a jacket. Protect yourself. About others' opinions, well, it's really important to listen to people who love you, like your parents or your closest friends or teachers, people that want you for good. Yes, it's good to listen, but when you're growing and you know that you are doing something good, don't pay too much attention on others' opinions. Listen is good. Listen to the people who care about you. Think about that, take the right decisions. Okay, so number 1, be positive, be proactive, focus on things you can control and forget about those you cannot control. Okay, tip number 2, or habit in this case. Habit means something that you have to grow day by day. You have to work on that day by day. Begin with the end in mind. Where do you want to end your life? Where do you want to grow to? What do you want in life? Do you want to get a profession? Do you want to get married? Do you want to have a family? Do you want to travel the world? What do you want to do? So use that as a motivation to begin your days. Like, okay, I want to buy a new cell phone. So I'm going to save money this way. I'm going to talk to my parents and focus every day on working for your new cell phone, for example. Or if you have a boyfriend or a girlfriend and you want to prove your parents you are responsible enough, talk to them and show them that you can be a good student and a good human being and that you can control your feelings, your attitudes, your education. Habit number 3, put first things first. What is the most important thing for you right now? It is your profession, it is your boyfriend, your girlfriend, it is a school, it is your family, your education. What is the most important thing in your life? So work on that. Grow in a way that you can reach that goal. I recommend you to work on yourself in your spiritual side. I recommend you to work in your brain, to educate yourself, to learn a lot, study something, grow spiritually and mentally. So make of yourself a wonderful and a great person so you can have something to offer to someone else if in the future you want to have a family. So start working on yourself and then you can continue working with other person by your side. So the 3 habits we just review: be proactive, begin with the end in mind, put first things first. All these 3 habits together are going to take you to become an independent self-mastery. And you are just in the right age to start working on yourself, to grow as a person, as a professional, as a member of a team, as a member of a family, of your community, of a school. Don't think you are too young for that. You are in the right age. And to finish review number 2 today, we're going to check what is success. Usually people think that success is having money, have a wonderful house here, other house there, traveling the world, having the best cars ever, right? But success is not exactly that. Yeah, that's being rich when you have a lot of money. Success is when you reach what you wanted, when you are happy working on what you were doing. And I like this drawing here because it shows what is known like the iceberg illusion. So you see something really small, but on the bottom there are a lot of more things. So what people see is the results of your work. They don't see what it's under your work. People see, oh, you're a success. You have your profession, your studies, your possessions, your personality, your friends, everything that is a success for you. So that's what people see. But what do you have behind all this? After living the 3 habits I just told you, after following the 5 tips to be a good member of a team, of a society, that's what people don't see. For example, they don't see the dedication that you put on this. Waking up early, studying really hard, doing your homework, working on this, pay attention to your family, taking care of your health, working hard every day, having good habits, waking up early, doing exercises, eating healthy, etc. Disappointment, sometimes your heart is broken. And not only because of a relationship, but because maybe you fail in a subject at university, maybe you didn't have enough money to pay your school or to buy a new car. People don't see the sacrifice that you had to say no many times. Maybe, no, you can't go out now, you don't have the money or you don't have the time because you have to study. Sometimes you're going to fail exams, fail taking decisions, fail on relationships, fail at studies, failing at work. This is going to happen, and you have to learn how to handle that, because that's part of success. It's going to happen, yes, hopefully not too many times. We have to prevent that. But if it happens, you must be sure that it's part of being a successful person. And finally, all the persistence, as we can see here, the persistence. So you fall down once, you stand and keep walking. You don't stop yourself. You don't let problems or failures or others' opinions to stop you. You keep working on you with all the dreams that you have and follow them. That's it for today. Thank you very much, everybody, for your attention. I'm really happy we're doing this review because it's very important we understand this very well. I hope you have a wonderful day. So see you next week. Bye-bye, everybody.